Welcome. This is the Wisdom of Love series, if you haven't figured it out so far, that includes different ways of knowing and experiencing love. There are episodes sharing how the great wisdom traditions think about love, from Hinduism, from Krishna, Buddhism, from Buddha, Christianity, from Christ, Self-Realization Fellowship, from Paramahansa Yogananda. Other episodes explore love from the perspective of love songs and their magical lyrics. In addition, we explore the tremendous power of love, as shared by Dr. Dean Ornish in his book that help make us physically and mentally healthier than we've ever been, so we can experience the fullness of life. This episode shares profound insights into divine love. Our understanding of divine love, not surprisingly, comes from divine beings who previously achieved enlightenment as a human and graduated from the human to the spiritual kingdom. These episodes are a deep dive into fully understanding and appreciating God's love. All these different kinds of episodes are about the wisdom of love. Very appropriately, wisdom is defined as knowledge of God. Listen closely and deeply to this episode on divine love. Well, let's get into this episode. God periodically sends very advanced and even enlightened beings into incarnation to help humanity. And this has been going on for a very long time. Some of these become well known in the public, like Paramahansa Yogananda did, who passed in 1952. Others are far less known, like Babaji, who's on Earth right now. Okay? And I'll leave it at that for the moment. Because they are very advanced beings, they're connected to and aware of each other when they're incarnating in Earth. And they are connected on the Earth plane from having come down from, in many cases, from the spiritual kingdom. Advanced beings like this share one major thing in common. They can have many different purposes, working with very different groups, but the one thing they really have in common is their love of God, as seen by the following Yogananda quote. Quote, "Such great devotees are aware through their intuitional power of one another's presence. They commune together to give expression to their overflowing love for God." So it's the love of God that unites all these beings and helps them be aware of each other through their intuition. Okay? That's the power of the love of God, which you'll find in this series is extraordinary. And so, the wisdom traditions also make it very clear that the one thing God wants from humans is their love. Okay? In that sense, Yogananda talks about God as a beggar, which is a bit far, at least for me, in that the one thing God can't have through command or anything is the love of others. For those who have this deep love of God, though, there are major benefits, as seen in this quote from Yogananda. Quote, "To those thus ever attached to me," capital M meaning God, "who worship me," capital M, "with love, I impart that discriminative wisdom known as Buddha Yoga, by which they attain me, capital M, utterly and completely, That's the power of love. Those who worship me with love are imparted with discriminative wisdom, which, if you're on a spiritual journey, is a major step forward in your journey to enlightenment. Okay? Just in this episode here, we're getting a peek into the great power of divine love. Well, as always, I deeply appreciate you listening to these episodes, and I look forward to reconnecting with you soon.